Hey everybody, it's Gretchen. It's Tuesday, and you are watching Project Lifesize. That was my husband. So this week we are talking about fat positivity blogs and whether that compares to Thinspiration and all of that. And I totally get the supportive community of people like yourself of seeking something like that out. But my only problem with stuff like that is when it becomes something that you identify yourself primarily as a physical characteristic. There's no different than saying, I'm fat and proud than saying I'm anorexic and proud, or I am, whatever physical characteristic you can think of. And there's nothing wrong with being fat and proud or anything else and proud. But the difference becomes when that becomes your entire identity. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm fat, but I don't want that to define me. I don't want that to be the one thing that I highlight in my life, because I'm so much more than that. And I think that that's my mindset, is that I celebrate who I am, not because I'm like, yay, I'm fat. It's because, yay, I like who I am. And that's more what it's about to me. So I really don't see a lot of difference between the fat positivity and the thin positivity. And that's maybe going to upset some people, but I think it's very similar. With the only exception being, I was going to say the encouragement to be like thin. But then there are parts of the fat community who are encouraged to be bigger. And that's the other thing, is it seems like a lot of that kind of snowballs into attraction from men or whomever it is that you're trying to attract because of that characteristic. And it just becomes this whole other thing. Instead of being positive about, yay, me, it's kind of like, hey. And that's not what life is all about. And I say more power to anybody who wants to live their life. It's up to them, and it's up to them if they want to participate in fetishes and all that stuff that Megan talked about yesterday. I just think that anything that's slanted towards one look, no matter if it's fat, thin, body modification, tattoos, like anything that's slanted towards an appearance, it can get to that negative side. It doesn't have to be negative, but I think it can kind of go over the precipice. Yeah. So there's that. And just in general, I personally don't like, all the lingo, and I don't kind of celebrate the word fat and all that. I mean, it's just another word, and it can be used in a lot of different ways, and I say it, but I don't say that if I were to say the top 10 things about me that are most important for you to know, one of them would not be the fact that I'm fat. Hello. Because I'm fabulous. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Now, I told you that today I was going to post a quiz on my day so that you could answer the quiz, and I was going to pick my viewer of the month from the responses. But here's what I'm going to do instead. I'm going to ask you to make a video response to this video and tell me your top 3 favorite Project Lifesize videos of all time. They don't have to all be mine. I'm just saying in general. And I want to know why. And I really want you to dig deep. I want you to have at least one of those videos be more than, let's say, 2 years ago. So that means you got to go back. So make a video response, post it, and I'm going to pick the person by Thursday. So you got to get this in like tonight, tomorrow, or Thursday, and then by Thursday at midnight, I will pick somebody, and then your first video will be on Saturday. All right. Anyway, have a great week. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah.